If I can get my mouse in a reasonable position. There we go. Okay, we're going to the corporate HQ. What have I got? What have I got to work with? You're just normal. You have repair adjacent mechs after moving. +1 move per Vec killed in a battle. You've got an extra reactor. We've got buildings immune and +1 movement. Okay. Plus health might not be a horrible idea instead. Particularly if there is forest in this last area, which there usually is on this island. Because if I throw this thing, then it'll catch on fire. I don't know how often I'm really gonna need to throw that though. Gravity well, Vec hormones. They do +1 damage against other enemies. Let's see what this looks like. They're gonna spawn over here. So I should be pretty okay leaving the artillery along this line. That should be able to hit just about everywhere. I don't think I'm ever gonna want to shoot on this line, and probably not ever on this line either, so I think I'm okay. Probably just leave it at 2 HP then, and give it the extra movement. There's no forest back there either, which is nice. The forest is more towards the Vec side of things. Destroy the bouncer leader, protect the corporate tower. Let's fucking do it, I guess. Let me sit up a little bit straighter. There we go. Okay. Put you here, maybe? I don't know, I wouldn't mind having you here to block something off. And then you go in the back. How many spaces can you move? 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems quite alright. Yeah, you go right here. And then you are mostly an artillery thing as well. So maybe I put you up here. I don't know, you're kind of in a weird spot. I might even want to have you along this side. You might be able to pull that off. But then down on this edge, you'll be able to pull them away from buildings more effectively. You're just a goofy little creature, aren't you? You're in a weird spot all the time. But I'm gonna do my best with you. Apologies for all the sniffling. I don't know what's up. I don't know what that's about. How much damage does this bouncer do? What are your stats? The bouncer leader only has 4 HP, huh? Oh, fuck. Oh, holy shit. It does 2 damage across 3 tiles and pushes itself back. Okay, well that's just horrible. If I throw this back, I can push it this way, and then this gets dealt 2 damage by the bouncer leader. The bouncer leader does nothing else anywhere else. I have to deal with you still, but I can artillery to make that happen. So I move you over here, artillery this tile, shoving you over to the side. You're not attacking, but I'll do a little damage to you at least. I can throw this scorpion to the side. Yeah, throw the scorpion back here, and then pull the bouncer leader this way. No cities will be harmed that way. I think this makes sense. I'm going for it. There we go. You're attacking nothing. I can pull the bouncer leader here. It's gonna do extra damage to the enemy scorpion as well. Gotta remember that. Gotta love it. And push you nerds around a bit. Okay, and I finally answered my long-standing question about how the fire would work here. They do get pushed out of the tile without getting set on fire. Even though they're on it, like, at the instant that it does get set ablaze. They have to be stopped in that tile, I guess. Oh, it's hitting me into the building, though. I always forget about shit like that. I'm not sure that that can be avoided too well, though. Hey there, Zerv. Yeah, I've really gotta be more careful about getting myself slapped into buildings. That shit just seems to always be happening. Oh, and that's going to make you take 2 damage and get set on fire as well. So you're going to be like on the brink of death. I might have to reset my first turn, which is, I mean, it's been a little bit since I played this. It's been a minute since I played this, so I can forgive myself for possibly screwing up the first turn. What could I have done differently to make that work? You know, I think I maybe could have... Where was everything? You were here, and you were here. So you could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you could have thrown the scorpion down here, and then this bouncer would still be hitting these 2 buildings, so that's no good. I don't think this could have made it far enough down to pull the scarab out of the way. So I think this might be the best I can do. I'm not going to reset the turn. I'm just going to take the 1 building damage and have this mech completely fucked on turn 1. You don't love that, but these things do happen sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta bust up some mountains and set yourself on fire. Okay, that's horrific, this right here. I guess we can stop it very easily with this fella, though. The rest, not so easy. The rest of this is kind of a disaster. A big, awful disaster. You have to repair yourself or you're dead this turn, unfortunately. You're on 2 HP. You're ready to knock out all of these buildings, so I need to deal with this for sure. This is the biggest priority. Unfortunately, artillery here only deals with the bouncer leader. And I already have a way to deal with that with the gravity mech. The gravity mech can just pull the bouncer leader back and that's taken care of. And that's probably what's going to happen, because I don't feel like spending resources to free up the gravity mech. It's not that awesome. So we probably start off with pulling the bouncer leader. That will remove an HP from everyone, right? Yeah. Everyone loses an HP. So this would be at 1. This would be at 3. This would be at 1. I don't know that that helps me all that much. I really think I'm gonna have to repair this one and just take the grid damage. How much grid damage am I looking at? You're doing... Well, we know this one's gonna get pulled back, so we'll not count you. You're taking out 2 buildings, you're taking out 1, you're taking out 1. So we're looking at 4 grid damage, which is death. That's game over. Gotta do something about that for sure. I really can't afford to not repair my judo mech, I don't think, but I don't know, maybe that's what I gotta do. Maybe I take, maybe I'll find a pilot somewhere else, I don't know. I mean, pilots are gonna die sometimes, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you can't always avoid that. So if I throw the Alpha Scorpion, then I think it might die when the Soldier Scion does. I don't actually know how that works yet. That's gonna be something I need to pay attention to. Fire damage first, and then enemy actions. I wonder if the mountain can actually push, like, if the rubble of the mountain can get slammed into this scarab. I'm gonna say no. I think the mountain just dies, but I'm not sure. So you're the biggest threat. And I can just toss you somewhere else with the judo mech. Or I could push you somewhere else with the siege mech. And then we're taking 2 damage from these 2. Am I willing to take 2 grid damage to save the judo mech? I think I may be. I think that's not a horrible proposition. Where do I want the judo mech to be when I repair it then? That's a good question. It's a very good question. Do I want it up here? I might want it, like, deep behind enemy lines so I can throw them somewhere funny. It'd be great if, you know, the boss came after my judo mech down here and I could just throw it in the corner. That would be fantastic, thank you very much. I don't know that I'm gonna get this bonus objective for killing the bouncer leader. That seems like a big ask. I'm doing this. I guess I would have had to move you down here first, huh? That's not really an option anymore. Do I want to put out this fire tile, maybe? I don't think that would be a terrible thing to do. I mean, if I use you to throw this, then the siege mech is doing what? Killing a scarab? That doesn't seem that awesome. And killing the scarab will also actually move the soldier scion out of the way so that it doesn't die to the bouncer leader. I could hit the scorpion, which would also do the bouncer leader, I guess. I don't know, this seems like a big mess. This definitely seems like a big fucking mess. So maybe I do just push the scorpion back, or push it over here a bit. I guess I can't push it this way. Yeah, I think I need to repair you. I'll do it right here. Get rid of the fire. And I'll shoot some very sad rockets down here. Probably get this nerd killed now. I'm not feeling super optimistic about their chances. Hull's almost gone. Yeah, I know. It's a bummer situation all around. Watch me lose the run in like the first half hour of the stream. First level I play, it's just over. Worse things have happened, I suppose. So you're free, that's nice, I suppose. I could pull you into a fire and then you're dead. I like that. I like it when you're dead. You're doing awful things again. I'm really tired of you doing awful things. I could throw you behind me though, and you attack before the scorpion does. So I could just throw you back there. I take 1 damage from you and this scorpion dies. Then I just have to deal with this one. You get pulled into the fire, you move down here and bomb this scorpion away from the cities. Okay. I guess. Yeah, that seems completely fine. Actually, I'll be pushing the scarab even further back, huh? Which is good, because otherwise the scarab would be shooting the gravity mech and killing it. So I'm into that. No, the scarab gets burned to death no matter where it is, actually. It's just done for. So we don't have to worry about that. You can toss this nerd. Thank you. Very cool of you. Yeah, that's taking 1 damage, which is acceptable. Move you down here. And blow this nerd up. set more things on fire. Good stuff. That's a reasonable turn. I'm really having my doubts about killing this bouncer leader, but it's not completely out of the question yet. Okay, yeah, there's more buildings being threatened. Always lovely. Always very into that. It's my favorite. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to go consult my cheat manual, and now I know the solution. I can finally destroy this level with ease. You simply... Obviously, what you do is... You, you know... Well, if you look at it, you'll see that what I mean, you'll understand. Okay, well, I can throw this scorpion over the judo mech and get it blasted by the gastropod. So that solves that. I can just move you out of the way. I can slam this into a mountain, getting it down to 1 HP, but I would have to slam it into myself with the gravity mech. Wait, you're indestructible, aren't you? You're invulnerable. I can totally do that. Okay, fuck yeah, bud. Okay. Oh, no, I can't. I cannot slam you into myself. Because this is an artillery weapon, I have to be a space away to fire it. It'll kill itself running into the mountain. But that requires leaving it right here. Okay, so if I move you back, pull this forward a tile, then I can use this missile thing to push it over here, where it will not blow up any buildings. That would deal 1 damage to it. And then it would deal 1 more damage to it. So, that doesn't quite get us there, huh? Yeah, I think killing the bouncer leader might unfortunately be out of the question. I don't know, I can shoot it with the missiles from here. Deal 1 damage to it with the direct impact. Another 1 damage from it slamming into the thing. And then I could just throw it. And then, at that point, I just have to get this thing out of the way. Which I can do, right? I can move you back down here and then push this over here. Yeah. Yeah, that seems okay. I think. Wait, no, I have to... I'm confusing which mechs I've already used in this scenario. I used this at the very beginning to hit the bouncer leader, and then I throw the bouncer leader with the judo mech. So what I have left is this. And if the bouncer leader is dead, it's out of the way. You have 4 moves, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can pull this to the side. You'll get killed by the alpha gastropod, but you're invulnerable, so that's okay. Alright, we have a plan of action here. We have our plan of action. It's armored? It's fucking armored. God damn it. No wonder it's only missing 1 health by now. Okay, so have to rethink this one. I could throw it backwards. You're dealing a damage. I think this gets set on fire. Yeah, the turn would start, fire damage would tick, and then this would pull you into the fire. So you take 1 damage from getting hit and you get set on fire, but the next turn never comes, so the fire damage should not kill you. You can stay in this thing's line of attack. So, I moved the judo mech down here. throw the bouncer leader back over my head, and then I missile it to push it back into the path of the gastropod. The bouncer leader is no longer hitting anything that matters. That's fine and dandy. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but you have to be here in order to pull the scorpion out of the way. I see. So I would have to sacrifice a power grid in order to destroy the bouncer leader. But I should remember that 1 corporate reputation is worth 2 power grid points, so that is a favorable trade if I can't come up with something better. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm very doubtful that I will come up with something better. Is that even gonna kill it, actually? It takes no damage from being thrown, no damage from being hit with the missile, and then 2 damage from this. So it actually wouldn't die. It would get pulled into the fire, just like this, it would get pulled into the fire at 1 HP and get set on fire, but not die. So that's not worth it. Okay, but since this is not actually accomplishing anything anymore, I could instead move you down, throw the bouncer leader up here. Oof. But the judo mech is at 1 HP, so if I slammed the bouncer leader into the judo mech would die, and I can't have that. Fuck, man. If there were just a better way to move this gravity mech somewhere. But it's blocked off. Like, if I could get it over here to pull it a space, that would be great. Move it around to this tile. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it can't really do anything. I'm not seeing a good answer to any of this. I think we can't kill the bouncer leader. Which means... what? What does that mean? We just throw the scorpion over here and... you're invulnerable, so you move up here, pull the bouncer leader this way, and then we missile the bouncer leader that way again, so it's right here, hitting nothing but invulnerable Colin. Okay, I guess that's what we gotta do. We're just not gonna get that objective. Is there any better way? I'm really not seeing a better way. Like, you pull this thing up here. I can't seem to get it into the fire. There's no forest tile here either for it to burn with. Yeah, I think that's how it's gotta go. Pull you. And then push you. Toss this fucker and just be sad about my poor bonus objective. This is it for you. You're invulnerable. Don't be a baby. Yeah, you're on fire, but I think it doesn't matter. Yep, doesn't matter. You can just be on fire. That's okay. You have my permission to burn. With the Abomination still alive, the Vek remain a serious threat to the region. I hope you find more success on the other islands. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm leaving, though. Still got 6 reputation. That's not terrible. Probably gonna have to spend a couple on grid power. Deploy a small tank. I did like that when I had it. Let's see, you have the Gravwell and Vec hormones. That's not great. I might want to put the small tank on Nick Kirk here. Or I don't know, I really like the toss move. These are both great things. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna move the passive onto one of them, and then you can have the tank deployment for a turn where the gravity well is no good. And then grid charger. Any class weapon. Killing an enemy will charge the power grid 1 point. Holy fuck. How does this work? Is this like a passive? It says 1 use. It says damage 1. I don't understand how you attack with it. It doesn't explain. I guess it might just be like adjacent tiles 1 damage. I don't know, man, but I want that for sure. Yeah, we'll take that. Can't get any reactor cores, which feels kind of brutal, but that's life, baby. And we'll leave the island there. Let's go ahead and rearrange things. You take that off. Get yourself a light tank. Not powered. Fuck. Okay, yeah. Can I even use that on anyone? I could take off buildings immune and extra movement and power that up. I guess. That might be worth it. Buildings immune is a big one, though. I don't know about that. I might just not use the light tank for a bit. This doesn't take power. This takes 1 power. And we still have no reactor cores. So what we're going to have to do is lose you a movement and give you the grid charger. Which, you know, it'll get you out of a pickle if there's like a scorpion webbing you or something, maybe. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know about this. Doesn't seem great, to be honest. And then, we can't use the tank. So you can have Vec hormones back. And the tank will just be sad. Okay, well, that's rough. That's scary. Who do we want to go fuck with next? There's a thing here I don't recognize. I don't believe that's a firefly on the rightmost baby Vec. I see the centipede leader, but yeah, that looks like an enemy I have not encountered yet, perhaps. Yeah, see, there's a firefly. That doesn't look like the same thing. I'm gonna go here for learning reasons. My advisors insist we're losing the fight. They also insist I trust you. And since those cowards rarely insist I do anything, I'm giving you a chance to prove yourselves. Okay. Well, block Vec spawning 3 times and protect the coal plant. Knock mites off the mechs and protect the coal plant. I think I like blocking Vec spawns more. I'm a big fan of blocking Vec spawns. And I like this map layout, I think. Well, this is pretty rough for the artillery. There's no clean back rank. They've got to be up here. So that's a bit ugly. Yeah, see, like, this has a nice clean row for me to move my artillery units around on. What the hell are these red buildings? Haven't seen that before. That scares me. The Vex seems so drawn to our architecture, we've decided to set up a little surprise. Just press the big red button to welcome them to my island. Oh, that sounds fun. So are these fake buildings that we blow up? That sounds very interesting. This is a pretty interesting one too, I don't know. Looks like there's probably a lot of room to be throwing the Vec into each other to make them hit each other. I'm pretty interested in both of these, honestly. I guess this one opens up more of the map as well. More options. We'll do the Blast Garden, I don't know. We'll learn about things when we learn about them. Alpha Spider. Okay. Okay, we've got a Blood Scion healing everyone. The spider can move 2 spaces a turn. Throw a sticky egg that hatches into a spiderling. Okay, the web or the egg webs adjacent tiles. And then hatches a spiderling. That could be nasty for sure. And then the moths, how the hell do you work again? Right, an artillery attack and they both get pushed. I see. You do 3 damage, I'm assuming? Yeah, yikes. Alright, well, here we go. Here goes nothing. Spiders sound very annoying. Put you down here, I think. Okie dokie then. I'll do my fucking best. Okay, you can slam yourself into a mountain. That's fine by me. It's very stupid of you if I'm being perfectly honest. So I'll just move you somewhere else. Probably pull this nerd back so they're not hitting that building. I could maybe even pull you back and then push you over this way so that you're hitting this nerd. That would be very nice. That'd be a ton of damage. That'd actually kill it, I think. And you attack first. I mean, I can push them all over. If I fire right here, that is not great for me. I think I would need to move the judo mech first, probably. I would definitely like the Blood Scion to be out of the picture ASAP. Maybe I pull that up here so that the Alpha Moth slams into it. That could be good. Well, that would require... that would... The problem with that is that the Alpha Moth is then staying in the same place and still hitting these buildings, so I guess we don't like that very much. I could pull the spiderling egg to bonk it into my siege mech, setting it free. Killing the egg, setting the siege mech free. Or the siege mech could charge the power grid by blowing up the spiderling egg. It's a possibility. But I feel like I'm gonna need the siege mech this turn. Like, badly. What all is actually being threatened? These are the only buildings being threatened, huh? This tile and this tile. So I need to deal with this moth and this moth. Okay. I could do that entirely with the siege mech. I could just move you out of the way. Toss this nerd... Wait, what if I toss this nerd over here so it kills the Blood Scion? That sounds nice. Still damages itself as well. No, that doesn't work. It hits behind the Blood Scion. Okay. So, pulling you backwards with the gravity mech still appeals to me. And that would allow you to run in here, toss this nerd back 2 tiles, canceling its attack entirely. That seems kind of nice. It doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. Everything's gonna heal from the fucking Blood Scion, though. I do like charging the power grid by zapping the Spiderling egg as well, though. A free charge on the power grid is nothing to sneeze at. I don't know, I'm pretty into this plan where we save all the buildings and gain a power grid. Gain some grid power, that seems pretty sick. Get that out of the way nice and early. It doesn't progress us through the level at all, unfortunately. Like, we're not actually dealing with any of the threats, we're just stopping them for a turn. I mean, that's kind of dealing with them, but also kind of not. That is pretty sick, though. I'm a big fan of that. I don't know about tossing this moth. I mean, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Oh, I did forget that I should have moved this down here. I forgot that it was gonna get hit by the moth's, like, blowback, as is my judo mech. Oof. Yeah, I'm still not super used to the moths yet. Oh no, this one's attack was cancelled, so nothing happens there. But still, everything's gonna be at full HP. Except for my little bud here. So, not a lot accomplished this turn, unfortunately. Like, it's kind of bad. We end up with a little smoke on the map, I guess. It's right next to a city, so that's probably a place where we like having smoke on the map. Okay, you can stop that anytime. Keep the Vec from emerging as ordered. That's what you say. Are there any emerging this turn? How am I supposed to block Vec spawning if none of them are even trying to? Like, am I missing this somewhere? I can use my siege mech right here to blow up the Spiderling egg and shove the bouncer back. I really need to deal with the Blood Scion. I can't have that thing just staying. And I don't know how to deal with it. I need to get these fuckers hitting each other. You could pull the Spiderling egg into this. You deal 3 damage, you deal 3 damage. If I pull the Spiderling egg into you, both of these are, like, taken care of for the turn, because I'm just moving the Judo mech out of the way. I've got to kill the goddamn Blood Scion. I've got to deal with these. It's fortunate that they're targeting the cities in this way, where the one that does 1 damage is targeting 2 buildings, and the one that does 3 is targeting 1 building. That's nice, at least. But, the problem is, even if I use my siege mech in a move that looks really efficient, where I push them both backwards, then they'll just both be targeting this spot, and they'll still be taking out 2 buildings. So it doesn't even actually help anything unless I take further action. Which of them attacks first? The alpha attacks before the other. Okay, that's good news. So I could use the alpha to kill the other, potentially, maybe? If I missile here, then you'll be here, you'll be here. I could judo mech this one back here, and it'll be hitting the baby moth. If I free the judo mech. I think that's a worthwhile turn. I think that's a thing I can do. Let's get you back here. Push these. And then you come down here and blow up the spider egg. Thank you. You throw the alpha. And that's killing. Oh, it's throwing it into a building. I never remember that shit. I never remember things getting thrown into the buildings. I'm always doing that, man. And this too. This is getting pushed into my creature. Fuck. The pushes are killing me, man. It's so hard to deal with. This Scion too is really bad. That is such a problem. I can't deal with any of this. I didn't even see how something got killed by the bouncer. I wasn't anticipating that. Okay, spiderling egg exists. Get it? Exists. I could throw you somewhere. I can make it to the other side of you, so I can throw you back here. Throw you right there. Back 2 tiles, so you'd be shooting here. Not a huge fan of this. I could also pull the moth back a tile, just so it's out of the way, and then I can judo mech, toss the alpha bouncer onto this to block a spawn. And the alpha bouncer would also, depending on attack order. Okay, no, this would get pushed back a tile before the alpha bouncer hits it, unfortunately. But yeah, the alpha bouncer would block a spawn, which this is my last turn to do it. Wait, so if I didn't block any spawns on turn 1, it was just impossible? There were only 2 more spawns after turn 1, what the hell? Okay, well we can forget that bonus objective, I guess. All I have to do this turn is pull this thing out of the way. Blocking a spawn is still good. It's still a helpful thing to do. I can actually... I don't know. You're webbed, so you can't just pull this thing right away. So maybe this just has to be used to kill the spiderling egg. That seems a bit lame, but also might be how it is. I could also just move you down here, shoot this, pulling the alpha moth this way. The bouncer gets bounced this way, which isn't great. But then I can throw the alpha spider back and pull it onto the spawn tile. It would be nice if I could block both of these somehow, but I'm not really seeing it. I could siege mech right on you. Push this back so the city's safe. Push this back here. And then pull the Alpha Spider down so that it gets killed by the Alpha Bouncer. Alpha Spider gets to move first. But still, I like getting the kill while I can. Is the kill really better than... I don't know, the Alpha Spider is really annoying. I would really like to get rid of the Alpha Spider. I think I'm into that. I don't know, but the spider still gets to attack first. Like, I'm only stopping its attack on the final turn. So maybe it is better to block the spawn. Which means missile here. How the hell did I block the spawn? How did I block the spawn? Right, missile here, you get pushed back. You get pushed back. Ugh, I'm not sure the spawn blocking works too well. Missile here. You pull this backwards out of the way. You come down and toss this. Yeah. Okay. I guess you just chill where you are then. Fuck it, I'll make some smoke while I'm at it. I don't know if, yeah, I'd rather have the smoke down here, I suppose. More towards the Vec. You get that. We pull this shit out of the way. Toss you on top of the doodad. You kill a moth, right? Yeah, you kill the moth. That's nice. You block a spawn. This is good. This is a good turn still. Hello, Formal. I didn't know I was your child, but I mean, I'll take your word for it. This one's got my name on it. Well, that's bad. No one should be writing your name on the Vec. Find a counter agent to this adhesive. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that you're sticky now. That is a bit nasty. Alpha Moth. So the Judo Mech's getting absolutely fucked. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can still only move 4 tiles. That's bad. Yeah, every single one of these is individually able to kill the Judo Mech. So that seems like I've got to use the Siege Mech. No, okay, I was gonna say I've got to use the Siege Mech to blast all of these off of the Judo Mech, but I can actually use the Pull Mech to just get it out of the webs, I believe. Everyone is under your care. That's a lot of responsibility. I hope you can handle that. But yeah, I can pull the Judo Mech out of all that. And then it can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, if I could get this shit out of the way somehow. I guess it could go 1, 2, 3 and toss the Siege Mech up here so that it can move over. What am I doing with the Siege Mech? Toss it up here. so that it can shoot this tile, moving the Alpha Moth this way so it shoots a mountain instead. Yeah, that seems like a plan to me. Let's do it. Get you out of the webs. Fuck all of y'all, you're wasting your whole turn now, dummies. Enjoy the free repair that you don't need. And now you do need it, but it's too late, you can't have it. Hull's almost gone? Yeah, I did that, my bad. Oh, but you slammed the judo mech into yourself! No! Shit. Wait, could I have just moved it? Hold on, am I a dummy? I panicked, I definitely panicked. Throw this back here. Just go one. How many tiles can you move? 3? Ugh. 1, 2, 3. You can shoot here, move it back. That seems fine. Okay, yeah, I panicked a little early there. It should be okay. Methinks. I could also toss the egg instead of tossing this thing. If I toss the egg, what happens? I can move you here. Can't shoot this tile. So I could move you 1, 2. Shoot this tile? Yeah. Let's toss the eggy then. No more eggy. And then you go here. Yeah. This is okay. Fuck you. Okay, so we didn't get the corporate rep, but we lost no grid power. Well, we had a net loss of 0 grid power. We lost 1 and gained 1. And then we got 2 from the reward, so I don't know. I would like some corporate rep, but I'll take full grid defense for now, I guess. I could really use some reactor cores, though. It sucks not being able to use my stuff. I like using stuff. Defend the Earth Mover, fuck me. Kill at least 7 enemies. Okay, well, throwing Vec into chasms seems pretty strong, probably, maybe. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm afraid. First, I should probably take a little break. Okay, just needed a quick little stretchy time. Stretchy time is the best time. And now we're back. We got these fucking nerds to deal with. An Alpha Leaper, I think those deal 5 damage. A non-alpha spider, pathetic. Only 2 HP, wow. And then some bouncers. This seems manageable. Being webbed next to the chasm seems bad. How the fuck does the Earth Mover work again? Earth Mover goes first. It can't be moved by anything. It's unaffected by smoke. Yeah, it just goes boom, boom every turn. Okay, so no moving it. And I think it'll fill in spaces before my first move. I'm not entirely sure. I think it happens like that, though. I think it gets to do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here. I don't know. I guess if I'm right here, then if something comes right here, I can toss it into the smoke. I can toss it into the sand, making a smoke tile. That's not nothing. You, I want all the way in the back, I believe. So you can hit basically any tile on the map. At some point, we might want you to move in for the grid power gain, but until then, you get to sit back here. You... I don't know if I want you in the back or not. I guess for now, maybe. But then we might want you, like, along this side in a bit. I think I'm willing to risk you being right here, because that's just one more spot where the leaper might come in, and then I can chuck it into some sand. Okay, probably should have seen that one coming. It sucks that the spider gets to throw its egg after moving. Spiders and blobbers are really nasty like that. It always says not attacking, and then they move and do some shit like this. And now I can't help but notice that these fucking things... I guess I'm just gonna missile them. I guess I have to missile them. Building's immune. This isn't a building, so I think it'll take a damage if I missile here. Let me hover. Yeah, it deals a damage to the earth mover. Fuck. How rude. I could missile right here to free the... I don't know. Seems bad. I could shoot the earth mover itself, pushing an alpha bouncer into the chasm, and freeing my judo mech. To do what? I guess throw the alpha leaper somewhere else, which the only place I can really throw it to is up here. Well, if I move the judo mech out of the way, actually, then the gravity mech could pull the alpha leaper down to have it kill the spiderling egg. And then the judo mech... Well, I guess the judo mech would move this fucker. No, that's already in the abyss, huh? So the judo mech could throw this one somewhere? Just throw it up here to have it be ready to get murdered? Seems like an option to me. I want you on the back rank. Rip. Vex been buried. So I see. Oh, but you'll be in smoke, huh? I mean, a cancelled attack is not the worst thing. But it won't kill the spiderling, which is a bit of a bummer. I think it's still worth doing this. Maybe I just toss it back over here near the chasm once that's done. Throwing this up here and making more smoke feels like it could be just problematic for me. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe I just work on continuing to fuck up this leaper. Not the best turn, I think, but it's an ugly world we live in, okay? I miss my chasm already. I want it back. Okay, you know what? This is not a great place for you to have stickied the siege mech, because it's really good at pushing nerds off of the earth mover from right here. Like, that's great. You missile right here, push the bouncer back, push the other bouncer back, jam the spider into the moth. I can move you up here and pull the moth into the spider, killing the spider, only damaging the moth. The moth deals 1 damage to the earth mover, which is acceptable. It has 2 HP. And then the moth pushes itself back to block an enemy spawn. That seems nice. We're also supposed to kill at least 7 enemies, so I should probably be trying a little harder at that, at least. I can toss the Alpha Leaper back into the fucking smoke again, which seems nice. You're attacking me for a whopping 0 damage. That's pretty cool of you. Pretty chill, pretty chill. Fuck all of y'all, by the way. Oh, you know, I should have tossed the Leaper into the smoke beforehand, and then it would be dead. I don't think I'm gonna reset my turn for that. This seems fine. Oh, you can still do things, huh? What things will I have you do then? I really don't know. You're both gonna throw yourselves into the abyss, huh? That's pretty neat. I like that. I guess I'll get you up here. There's no spider to seal you together, finally. Maybe I put you down here to have you along a back rank, ready to move wherever you need to go. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna slam this into here. Okay, yeah. That's a turn. Fuck you, bud. I really don't want any more people getting webbed than I need to deal with. I'm pretty okay with all that. Sorry, Earth Mover, you do take a hit there, but you know. I don't know what the Unwitting Allies achievement is, but I'll take it. Excuse me, you are spawning 5 enemies this turn? Excuse me? What the fuck? Is that allowed? You're both hitting there, which I don't like very much. I also can't really... Okay, I can shoot this tile. We have building immunity, so I can shoot there and kill both of the spiderlings. And then this is doing nothing but pushing itself over to block a spawn. I love that. And then you can block a spawn as well. You just stand there. Yeah. Okay. That seems like a very good turn to me. I would really like to get that extra grid power out of this thing, but it's looking unlikely. Yeah, you just stay right where you are, bud. You can come down here and repair yourself. You know what? It's probably better if you come this way. You're a little bit less hemmed in that way, I think. Action available. I could move you down, I suppose, but like you can move 4 spaces, so it's probably better to have you here, I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get anyone up there for the charge, unfortunately. You're very tossable. Yeah. Yeah, the charge is looking like a no-go. What if I pull the Judo Mech? So that it's free. You have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. This isn't looking very handleable. I'm gonna have to pull the Judo Mech away from the Alpha Leaper and then toss the Bouncer, and then we're good. Or I can just, you know, I can fucking missile right here again, I suppose. I mean, I'm definitely doing that. I'm a bit sad I didn't get to charge the grid this turn, but it happens, I suppose. I bet the bouncer is worth more XP. So I'm gonna toss you. Bonk. Okay, 2 corporate rep. That's what I like to see. Give me 2 corporate rep every place forever from now on, please. Thank you. Tesla Fields, I mean, that's a lot of rewards. It's also high threat detected, but hey. We need to move aggressively. We need you to destroy as much landmass in the region as you can before the Vec use the mountains as hives. Destroy 2 mountains and kill at least 7 enemies. Protect the robotic lab. Okay, there are some pre-cracked mountains to help me along with my task here. I guess that's handy of them. That's a nice little offering. We're starting with an Alpha Moth and 5 additional Mystery Vec. That's very scary. But I'm gonna fucking do it. Can't scare me. I'm actually very scared, but yeah. I believe this is Island 2. I think this is only the 2nd island. Okay then. You... I probably want you more to this side so that I can toss enemies this way. This is more where I want them. So if they come up at me, then I can do that. This seems like a pretty cozy place for my missile launcher thing, so I'll have you right here. And then you along this side also seems good, so I'm gonna have you down there. And hope that everything doesn't immediately go to shit. Which it probably will. I mean, looking at how things look, it probably will all go to shit immediately. Okay, well that thing slamming itself into a mountain right away is cool. If I can get this freed up, which looks like it's going to be difficult to do, unfortunately. Looks like it's going to be very difficult, in fact. Yeah, I think my siege mech might just be fucked. I mean, I can use it to restore a power grid, I guess, but that's bad. Well, I can just pull the Alpha Moth. Does that... It has a better attack priority as well. So if I pull the Alpha Moth a tile this way, then it kills the Spiderling egg, and my siege mech is safe. But can I do anything worthwhile with my siege mech from that point then? You're not doing anything I care about. You're bad, though. You're very bad. I probably just toss you so that this becomes smoke. That becoming smoke could be a significant hindrance for me at some point, though, with this thing trying to move along this row. You would just move out of the way of this Alpha Moth and let it slam into the Blood Scion. We love that. So you move over here, pull this Vec down, blow up the Spiderling egg. You do what? I mean, you can fucking push these nerds around, but it's not very exciting. You could deal A damage to a spider and blow up a mountain. That's not the worst thing in the world. Uh-oh? Why uh-oh? I think we're okay. Pull this. I don't think I've used the Judo mech yet in my strategy here, so we move you down. pull the alpha moth a tile over, destroying the spiderling egg. This is still stuck here. You're a thing, so we throw you this way, canceling your attack. And then I can shoot this, slamming it into the judo mech. The judo mech takes the damage, and the spider is taken out on turn 1. That could save us a ton of trouble. I like this plan. I shall do it. Let me make sure I've got my order right. You come down here, pull this. You come down here, throw this. And then missile. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Come here. Spider egg is taken care of. You come down here. Oh, this is hitting the... hitting you as well. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, not that it matters, I guess. You're gonna die either way. Is there something I would do differently because of that? If you're already getting whacked by the moth, maybe I would rather... No, there's a regen scion, so it's better to just get kills than do a tiny bit of chip damage that's gonna get healed away. Okay. I guess I could slam these two moths into each other. That's an option. I really want this spider to die right away, though. Like, that's a relatively big deal. And getting the mountain blown up. We do have to kill mountains. Okay. And then maybe we can kill the scion this next turn. Maybe, hopefully with, like, a pole, something not super high value. So interestingly, it appears that the egg sacs do not count as killing an enemy. I think an arachnid would count as killing an enemy, but the egg sac appears not to. Okay, you're wasting your turn and slamming yourself into a mountain. You're targeting the robotics lab. Can't have that happening. So you're actually going first. It indicates that this is going to slam into the alpha moth, but actually this one will attack first, pushing itself back, and then this one will push itself back, taking its place. Okay. I could move you up here and pull this bouncer to the side. What do I actually have to address right away? What are the scary things happening? This city, and this power plant, or robotics lab, whatever. This MacGuffin. They're being targeted by this nerd, and this nerd. Okay. That's what I've got to deal with. So you could move back a tile and pull this one. And because of the attack order, this one's going to go first. And so that would actually make this one hit you, which is nice. So I pull you back. That deals damage to each of these and saves the robotics lab. That's very good. But that's only if I leave this one here, in which case these buildings die. So that's actually not that exciting. I probably want to instead toss this somewhere. I don't know. Toss you over here, I guess, just to toss you somewhere. Gotta deal with you. I can move you down here and just shoot this tile, push the bouncer down. I do like this nerd being kind enough to bash a mountain for me. It's interesting that this damaged mountain is glowing. I don't know what exactly that's all about. The other damaged mountain is not glowing. I wonder if that means there's something special in it? Kinda wanna just blow it up and reset my turn to find out. I don't know why it would be glowing otherwise, you know? Like, it's the exact same graphic, but is glowy. They both started out damaged. Like, it was this one, and this one started out damaged at the start of the map, so that's not what it is. I'm gonna risk it and see what happens. Picking up something strange in the rubble. What the fuck? Do I have to go pick it up? Don't make me pick it up. That seems like... That is not fair to make me blow up the mountain for it and pick it up. Surely we just have to defend it till the end of the level or something? Like the time pod? I don't think I can do that shit this turn anyway. I mean, I'll check, but... Yeah, you're dying if I don't pull you out. There's no way we take that turn. Weird as hell. That's a tough one to blow up safely. Well, I can throw you, stopping you. I could also just pull you, and then I could throw something else if need be. Could throw this nerd. I'm not sure I prefer throwing that one. It's frustrating how close I am to being able to throw this back here and have it hit the damaged mountain. Wait a second. You can move 3 tiles. 1, 2... Ugh. This thing is in the way then. If I could move down here, I'd be able to push this back. And then you could run around here and get that. You can come down here, block a Vex spawn, pull this one down to the side, you run around, toss this back, bash the mountain, and then you go here and knock that out of the way. I did play FTL. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as this. Something about having the turns so neatly divided and everything so clearly defined as like, this is a tile, this is one step. You know, that appeals to me a lot more in a strategy game than the constant pausing and unpausing. Even though some would argue that it's basically the same thing. I was quite bad at FTL, actually. I don't know if I ever even beat it on hard mode a single time. I didn't play it a ton, though, so, I mean, maybe I would have gotten better. I also think this game just explains stuff better. Like, FTL had a fair bit more fuck around and find out options. Where you just, like, click on it and you're like, I don't know, something will happen, I guess. So yeah, I think I really like that turn. You come down here, block a spawn, pull this to the side so that that area is safe. then you can walk through and toss this thing down. It blows up. It does not blow up the mountain. Okay. Still good. It's still good tossing it that way, I think. Gets it closer to being able to blow up the mountain. But in that case, it might be better to use the missile for it or something. Also, if you come down here and... No, this one's moving that way. Okay, that's safe then. I was thinking for a second that this was the moth hitting here, so then this moth would bounce itself into the gravity mech, but that's not the case. It'd be nice to be able to pull this down here as well. Like toss that onto the sand tile, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know, I really like this part of the turn. I don't think I'm gonna beat this. That seems great to me, blocking the spawn. Maybe you... No, we gotta save all the buildings when we can. So I'll chuck you over there, and your attack is cancelled anyway, so that whole thing about it hitting the mountain seems extra silly now, but, you know, I can't remember everything. I would love to get that grid charge. Oh baby, I would love that. Seems a bit far-fetched though, seems very difficult to do. I hate this Scion regeneration, man. That shit sucks. You burrowing SOB? Yeah, yeah. You tell him. Those mountain Vec hives to be still need to be leveled. Yeah, I know. Maybe I should have taken that turn earlier and just taken a building damage. I'm really not... I don't know what to think. So you're a thing that I gotta deal with. You're a thing. There sure are things happening, huh? If I pull this down... Your attack pushes both people, right? Yeah, everybody gets pushed. So this would get pushed over to the side and it would blow up a mountain for us. That objective would be done. If I pull this thing down a tile. Yeah, you do attack first. So that seems like a very good turn. It deals with both of them with my relatively weak unit. You deal an extra damage to this even. So you over here, pull that down. You... Then... That would actually give me room to blow this up, I think. I could just toss you backwards again. This fucker kills you, though. So maybe not the best idea. Well, that's annoying. I really want this thing. I mean, there's one more turn to deal with it, I guess. There's gonna be something spawning in, which I really don't like the idea of. I want to know what this is, man. I gotta know. I hate not being able to do the science. But I just can't keep up with this shit. I mean, it'd be 2 grid damage to find out what's going on. Is there a way to make it 1 grid damage? So I'm trying to avoid using the missiles, basically. I could pull this. I think it's gonna be 2 grid damage no matter what. If it was 1 grid damage I was sacrificing, I might go for it. But I don't know about 2. I wish I could push the Blood Scion onto here without killing it, so that the Vex spawn would kill it instead. Got that 2% grid defense, that's very true. That's so true, oh my god. I'm gonna do this. You come down here, I hate you. And then I have to push you this way. I mean, I could push you whichever way I want, I suppose, but yeah. I actually like pushing you that way better, I think. Shoot right here, because it kills the Blood Scion as well, yeah. So hit you that way, and then I can toss this fucker. Just keep hucking them around. I could actually put you on top of the spawn thing. That seems nicer. Give you a little repair for your trouble. Repair yourself. Okay, spooky turn. Yeah, push him over there. Fuck you guys. Blow up all the mountains. I've only killed 2 of the 7 enemies I need to kill. Fuck me. That's a very annoying thing for you to be doing there. Let's see. You're doing 1 grid damage, you're doing 1 grid damage, you're doing 1 grid damage. You're doing 2. So I gotta deal with you. I can missile right here, killing this moth. But you're the biggest threat, of course. I mean, I can just toss you over here, I guess, and then you're doing nothing. I can pull you into the smoke, make you do nothing. I think killing 5 this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell? I have to kill 5 more and there's only 4 of them. So I couldn't block the spawn. I had to let it spawn and then kill every single enemy. Actually just impossible, I think. I would be shocked if there was a way to have done that. It's also looking impossible to kill that mountain because of all the smoke here. Damn. I am so curious about what that is. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy for the rest of my fucking days. I would also like to get a grid power off of killing something, and that's looking very unlikely as well. I could get you down here and pull you into the mountain, smashing it, then walk you up and grid blast it. gaining myself a grid defense and then taking grid damage in return, most likely. But, you know, sounds kind of nifty. So I've got to stop you, you. Oh god, there's 4 of them, huh? 4 that I have to stop. Yeah, that seems tough. The lack of knockback on the zap is nice, but I mean, I can just missile kill it, so that seems wasteful. You would toss this somewhere. I don't think that does much for me. I mean, if I missile here, then I kill this, dealing 1 damage there, and push the bouncer out of the way, saving a building here. Then I pull you, toss you. That might be the best I can do. I'm almost tempted to take the 2% grid defense in exchange for losing a hit, but that bet really only makes sense if I think I'm gonna take like 50 hits over the course of the run, which doesn't seem quite likely. So, pull you, you're taken care of. Step you back a tile and missile here. We take a grid damage from the push, and that gets pushed to the side. And then we toss this. I don't see any other way to get a 2-for-1 action. Pulling this into the mountain. No, that doesn't do anything cool. A star is worth 2 power even. But I'm not getting a star out of it. Like I don't think there's, yeah, it's literally impossible for me to get an extra star. Because I have to kill more enemies than exist. So I'm just trying to figure out how to save the most grid power. And I think I have to take 1 damage. I'm really doubtful that there's a way around that. Okay, you can deal with this one or this one, and that's it. What if... No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I think I'm doing it this way. I really should have run through this turn one more time before committing to it, but that's life, baby. You know what? I think we do actually get another kill this way that I didn't account for, but that's neat. It's totally fine by me. Yeah, look at that. We line up the Alpha Moth to hit this nerd. If it attacks first, which it does not. This nerd manages to dodge the Alpha Moth. Okay, well, Still, we took 1 grid damage. That's a regular occurrence, I think. So we got a reactor core, and we got a corporate reputation point. That... yeah. All the Vec have to die, every single one. Yeah, I noticed. It's fucking crazy. Sorry, but... not possible. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was actually an impossible objective.